I'm surprised that we act like money doesn't exist when it comes to our dreams and goals, because people are gonna say, I'm not making it for the money, I'm not doing it for the money, hey, I'm passionate. Somebody is lying to you. Don't do it for the money, man. Yeah, do it for the money, man. Let's just be honest for once. We are doing it for the money. Yeah, I've said it. We are doing it for the money at the end of the day. Ever heard the saying, time is money? Yeah, that's where it comes from, man. That's where it comes from. So, it's not a money issue at the end of the day, it's a time issue.
My dream. I go beyond the fears and limitations of other people. I am a Motivore.
Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to yet another episode of Motivore. Today I'm going to talk about something that is so important, which is time. Because then now time is the independent variable in our lives. And it's the commonest thing that we have at our disposal. And whether we make it good or not is determined by this time that we spend. It's not about the amount of money, it's about the amount of time that you spend. Because now this time is so valuable that we even buy it from other people. Because now when I have a big company or a small company for that matter, or I have a sponsor shop out there, I'm gonna take some people, recruit them so that they push my agenda, and I'm going to give them some wages or some salaries in the form of money. By doing so, I'm actually buying their time, because they were supposed to be doing other things with their time, but they are here pushing my agenda, accelerating productivity and progress of my agenda. That's how crucial and important time is. If you are going to spend time making someone richer, making someone reach their goals, and neglecting your goals, then we have a problem. But because it's at the expense of your time at the end of the day. What did you put aside as time to spend on yourself, as time to spend on your goals, on your dreams and aspirations? That's what we have, something that we call morning routine at the end of the day. Because now, for as much as I have a job, I have to take some time aside for myself, to enrich myself, to push my agenda. Then I can push other people's agendas and get that salary. And that salary is a bribe, by the way. Because for as much as they make you happy and comfortable in that job of yours, you're gonna stay there and push and push and push for them. You get what I'm saying? And before you know it, that boss of yours is rocking up on a Lamborghini, it's rocking up on the latest BMW, it's rocking up on some yacht, and they make it to Dubai and all those things. All you get is a vacation, a 21 days vacation, and a bonus to say, well done, you have made me a lot of money into this company. Ooh, well done for abandoning your dreams and goals to come after mine. Look at me, I'm making money while I'm sleeping, while you have to wake up at 5 a.m. and go and to toil for me. That's how crucial this thing is, man. I'm not bashing out people and CEOs and people who have big companies and all that. We have to make a living at the end of the day. We have to start somewhere at the end of the day. But I'm just making you conscious of how important this time that you're spending each and every day is. The biggest problem is to think that you have enough time, because you don't have enough time, especially if you sleep 8 hours a night. If you sleep 8 hours at night, then by the time you are dead, you would have slept a third of your time. You would have spent a third of your time sleeping, man. That's why you have to sleep a little bit faster, man. Take that time, put it on your craft, put it on your grind, put it on your plan, and go out there and execute and be at the position where you succeed in life at your own terms. You know what? If you are succeeded at that company that you are working in, serving another man's goal or dream or vision, and it's what you have determined in your heart, and you succeed thereof because it's what you have purposed in your heart, then you are successful. Because success is something that is subjective. It's something that is personal. You get what I'm saying? If I've set this goal and say I want to be such and such a person and have such and such a thing, and I can barely reach to that point, I'm stuck in one place, then I'm not successful. So success is something personal. What is success to you can be a flop to someone else, depending on what they have set on themselves. What is success to you? But the goal at the end of the day is to be independent. The goal is to live at your own terms. The goal is to accumulate more assets and accumulate more money. Man, I'm surprised that we act like money doesn't exist when it comes to our dreams and goals. Because people are gonna say, I'm not making it for the money. I'm not doing it for the money. Hey, I'm passionate. Somebody is lying to you. Don't do it for the money, man. Yeah, do it for the money, man. Let's just be honest for once. We are doing it for the money. Yeah, I've said it. We are doing it for the money at the end of the day. Ever heard the saying, time is money? Yeah, that's where it comes from, man. That's where it comes from. So it's not a money issue at the end of the day. It's a time issue, and what you do about it, that counts at the end of the day. What are you doing with your time? Okay, here's a typical person who thinks that they have time. This person wakes up at 6 o'clock, takes a bath, prepares themselves, have a massive breakfast, they get out of there, stuck in traffic. Stuck in traffic, and they get out of there to work, eventually make it, push someone's agenda till 5 o'clock, knock off, stuck in traffic again, get home to cook, spend one more hour cooking, spend another 3 hours watching sunsets, all those things and movies and dramas and all those things. Before you know it, it's 10 o'clock, you are drowsy and sleepy. You are going to sleep. You sleep another 8 hours, you wake up at 6 o'clock. What did you do with your time there? This is someone who said, I got a dream, I got a goal, I got to be great in life. I got to make a name out of myself. They wake up at 4 a.m. and undergo a certain morning routine that is consistent with their success story, with their dreams and ambitions. They get out of there, they study if they have to, they exercise if they have to, they meditate if they have to, they pray if they have to, and by then they've already ticked some to-do list in their list. By the time they get to work, they spend their first fruits of their energy on themselves. Then they can spend the rest on the other guy's vision or future and all those things. And these guys, during break time, they set time aside for they make sure that they maximize their time. They are learning everywhere they go. By the time they go, yes, you're gonna be stuck in traffic with them, but the difference is when they get home now. Because now when they get home, when you are watching TV, they are reading some books. Oh, when you're watching that series, they are busy working out. When you You are busy playing some PlayStation and some Xbox. They are busy out there planning and strategizing, man, and marketing and learning and figuring this thing out. At the end of the day, at the end of 5 years, let's see who got where. Well, we take both their times and see what did you spend most of your time on pushing someone's agenda. Because when you are watching that Netflix and that Showmax and that View and that, Amazon and all those things, you are pushing someone's agenda. Someone created an app and is making money out of it. He is making money while he is sleeping, while you are losing at the end of the day. Which is where the type of content that you spend time on matters. You gotta spend time with content that builds you, content that is consistent with your agenda, with what you are doing at the end of the day. You cannot be spending your time scrolling down on social media and watching people bashing each other and naked pictures of ladies and Instagram babes trying to score some views. By the way, they come to a portal, but they start making some money because they're monetizing their what? Their account. You are just the follower at the end of the day. You are just the follower. But they are pushing their agenda. The Dubai agenda is their agenda. If success is what they said it is to them, it's what is subjective to them, and you are supporting that, ladies and gentlemen, it's at your expense. People go to Dubai, get some sponsorships and all those things at your expense because you have time to waste. Ladies and gentlemen, let us manage our time very well, man. And I'm telling you, if you are embarking on a journey and you have a plan, I'm telling you, all you have to do, just engage in some consistency in whatever that you are doing. If you are a student, engage in consistency. Just study 30 minutes a day. And tell me how you are going to be 2 weeks from that day. Just work out 15 minutes a day. I'm not talking about an hour. I'm talking about 15 minutes. I dare you to just exercise for 15 minutes every day. 15 minutes every day. And come and tell me how it happens. Because now it's not about how you do lengthily. It's about what you do in a consistent basis. Because now that consistency will produce a habit, will produce what? A lifestyle. Once you produce a lifestyle, then you are more likely that you're going to excel and succeed in what you are doing. But it started with micro movements, micro habits, micro things, small things, man. Small things. Because you will see yourself getting a reward. That 15 minutes will improve to a 20 minutes. That 20 minutes will improve to a 45 minutes. Why? Because you are dismantling disrupting your schedule, man. You're getting yourself to doing great things. You're getting yourself to do great things, man. That's what you're all about. That's what you're all about. So you have to learn to manage your time. Another great thing to make sure that you are using your time progressively and successfully, and your time is being fruitful, is by doing this. Each and every night before you lay on your bed, ask yourself this question: what have I done that is productive today? What have I gained today? What have I learned today? What have I grasped today? Was this day productive, that I am a better person today? If your answer is no, man, you know that you just wasted another 24 hours of your life. And you just have to make sure that that's when now you have to now sit down and plan your next day, the night before. So that when you wake up with a mission, you wake up with a vision, you wake up with aspirations, you wake up pumped up with mindfulness of what you are trying to do. You write down what you're trying to achieve and what you're supposed to do to arrive at that place. Therefore, you wake up first thing in the morning when you go and eat, man. You go and eat. That's where your morning routine comes in. Because some things you have to add them there. Some things you have to add them there. And when you have added them there, you are conditioning your mind, man, for success. You are conditioning your mind for success. Oh, man. For as much as I'm talking to you, I'm also talking to myself, man. I'm also preaching to myself, man. Because now, one finger is pointing at you. Ooh, 3 fingers are pointing at me. One finger is pointing at God. Therefore, what I am saying is 3 times, has to mean 3 times more than it means to you. Ooh. And God is listening at the end of the day. And when I say this thing, and I go to engagement and execution, God said, man, this guy is working and operating by faith, because faith without works is dead. We are seeing the works and we are seeing the faith. Therefore, let's empower him. Ooh, God is not going to bless a stationary product. You got to be moving, man, so that this grace thing can work. Because if you are moving at the 0 speed, anything multiplied by 0 is 0 at the end of the day. Anything multiplied by 0 is 0. You may pray, you may fast, but if you don't work out, if you don't get out of there and try to put in the work and put in some effort, I'm telling you, man, there's 0 work done. Which means now, even if God blesses you times million, that million times 0 equals 0. But even if I cannot move, but I start by crawling, I start moving, God will bless that 5, I will get empowered, and God will bless that 30, and I will get empowered, and from that 30, I will go to 100-fold. Because why? I'm a moving object. You gotta move, man. Do what the clock does. As it moves, you move. As it moves, you move, man. If you cannot what? Run, walk. If you cannot walk, then crawl. By all means, you just have to keep moving. Martin Luther King said that. Keep on moving, bro. Keep moving forward, man. John Walker, keep walking, man. That's what we're all about. That's what we're all about, man. That's what we're all about. If you're struggling to read a book, just start off by just read 1 page a day. I'm telling you, I can guarantee you, by the end of the week, you'll go from 1 page a day, because now you're going from interest to fascination. That book will start to grab your attention, so that you are in a point where you are lost in time, doing what you are supposed to do, and therefore that 1 page turns into 30 pages a day. Why? Because small steps over time create great distances. That's what we're all about. That's what they're all about, man. That's what they're all about. Manage your time very well, man. It's been another episode of Motivore.